You cannot always spend time with family, especially when family also have their own life to do. And the mystery keeps getting swirler. Hey everybody, the angry and offended despair viewer. This is episode 16 of Amphibia. Family fishing trip is basically an episode where Sprig wants to spend some quality times together with Hop Hop on a fishing trip. But Hop Hop invites Sylvia, his new flame, or old flame, that for this moment, which according to Sprig feels ruining the bonding moment. So he tries many extreme things to ruin that situation. And of course that creates the awkward situations in as much as Polly and Polly and Anne tries to stop that. Sprig actions in the end creates some situations where a giant crab attacks them. Once again, a very amazing looking creature in designing wise. But in the end they do manage to save it. But the most spectacular episode of this is the Bazaar. Anne is still impatient for answers, and during one of their trips to take one thing else, Sprig finds a ticket to what he calls the Bazaar, something that only happens once a year. A strange market where frogs are gathering and salamanders as well as other amphibians creatures where, well, it's basically a black market. You do things, you take things, it's the Bazaar rules. So Sprig and Anne manage to get there during the night to escape from Hop Hop. After spending the day in the place, waiting for a seer who they believe can bring them answers, especially about the box, since her things have the same designs as the box. They do run into some pickles in Bazaar. But in the end we meet the mysterious lady, Valerian, voiced by the very talented Susanna Blankschi, almost with a stereotypical Slavic accent. I think she's a salamander or something. She has she's missing an arm, but is using her tail as an artificial one. And she says she has seen and heard it all, and seems to be known in witchcraft, but of course I've not seen Anne before. But what she does say is when they run away from her, when they run away, when a guy steals Anne's backpack with the box, she's saying, could it be? Could she be the one we have been searching for? The guy who took the bag turns out to be a scammer that forces them to participate in a cockroach race thing, where they are challenged by the Wrecker, a buffing-looking frog that apparently haven't been seen for 10 years. As everything goes in the race, Anne and Sprig does everything they can, but in the end still loses the bag to the Wrecker, who, in the end of it all, turns actually to be a disguised Hop Hop, who, as much as Sprig asks why he has done this before, has he killed a man or anything like that, all that the old frog just says is that whatever happens to the Bazaar stays in the Bazaar. So Anne decided to give Hop Hop the box, saying she can wait a little bit longer if he goes through the contacts. But during the night he decides to bury it in the backyard, saying it's too dangerous. Hop Hop, you are hiding something. And who is that mysterious Valerian? Who is the one they're looking for? Is that Marcy? Does she know Marcy? Or is she something else? Either way, I definitely prefer the Bazaar episode, full of the more intriguing moments of it all. You give me your thoughts if you have any.